like an uncompleted, it's not really uncompleted. Like the house is already falling, it's completed but it's already falling off. Dilapidated. We got to a dilapidated apartment and this a dilapidated building, sorry, and this girl pointed to me like the front. Immediately we got to the front of the house. There are some abokis there selling fruits, and there are like 2 or 3 Okada aboki there too. Like people were shy in front of the house, and then they were even the one to greet her at first. They told her welcome, welcome. So that made me even think that whatever she was going to tell me about the house was true. So they told her welcome, welcome, I'll walk, and she greeted them, and she told me, she pointed the place, she said this is their house. I said, this house is the house you guys paid for. She said yes. I said, how many people are living in this house? She said there are not much, because the house is a big house, so but it's dilapidated. Like, I was not like, you guys should be careful. This one, I'm seeing all these awokis outside. You guys should be careful, especially at night. Like, and the house is looking dry, like nobody was living there. I was even saying they should be careful and all of that. And you know, I didn't want to say let's go into your room, because I was feeling maybe she'll be feeling embarrassed that maybe the room is not looking good, or I didn't want her to feel inferior or maybe feel bad. I just said okay, and I took back. I went home, and before I took back, there's this small street immediately after the house, and the elder sister was going at the front, going towards that small street. She was speaking a language to her, and I took back. I noticed that the 2 of them went into that street. They didn't enter their house, but with the way the aboki welcomed them, I just figured she lives here, and the way I've trusted her already, I just figured she lives here. Like that's the news. Like, how can somebody be coming to my house from morning till evening? You enter all my room, even if you don't enter all my room, even if you just sit by my gate, how will I not know where you're coming from? What if something happens? Like, who would hear that story and not say I'm a foolish person? You get? That was the reason I followed her. And I wanted to like see the stress she was going through every morning and every evening. You get? I followed her. Let her know that she's not alone on this journey. Like, we are together in this. So that happened on, I even had to write the dates down. That happened on Saturday 10th of this same June 2023. So on Friday 16th, that's the following Friday, the following week after that week of 10th, 16th of June. Before then, this area, we used to have lights very, very well. Sometimes 3 days, they will not even blink the light. It's very good with light. But before that 16th, we've not had light for 4 days. And almost everything I put in the freezer was already spoiling. And I just went to cold room. I made a video about market vlog. I mentioned going to cold room. I'll put the link here or here somewhere. I just went to cold room like that same day. They seized the light for 4 days and they didn't bring. And that Friday of 16th, my mom had a dental appointment at General Hospital. I took her to the hospital, but I didn't remember. I said I was going to go with cake so that I could buy fuel, and my husband will on gen when he comes at night. Because if I say I should wait till when he will come back, he will now pick the cake, buy fuel, come back. You know, he would be stressed, and I was like, I will buy the fuel when I'm coming back from the hospital, but I forgot. So, what am I even forgetting? Before then, there was a time I had a lot of hospital appointments. Me, myself, I had a lot of hospital appointments, and she was always following me because, you know, when the doctor wants to examine you and all of that, you cannot hold a child here. You need somebody to hold your baby. Even though my baby will be crying, struggling, I'll still give him to her because my baby doesn't allow people to carry him. But what I'm trying to say is that she used to follow me to the hospital. So this particular Friday that I was to take my mom for that dental appointment, I told her, I said, would you like to follow me to tomorrow's to the hospital tomorrow? Or when we are coming home, I'll call you and then we'll come home together. So she said, whatever I say is fine. And I was like, I don't really need her in the hospital. I'm not the one saying the doctor. So I could, it's not like I need somebody to hold my child. It's just my mom that needed to see the doctor, that she should not worry that when I'm coming back, I'll call her if it's not 2 o'clock yet. Because, you know, by the time she will come here, it's already past 2, and then 7, she's going home. The day had already gone. So I made up my mind. I told her that if it's not 2 o'clock yet, I'll call her. You know, I said before then, we've not had light for 4 days, and we use the same light. And in fact, for like 2 days before that, our number was not off. So I now said, what of if our phone is like, our number is not reachable as of when I'm coming back? She said we should just, maybe she will see where to charge her. So we left the hospital at 2 o'clock exactly, and I forgot to go along with cake when I was going. And our house, when we come down at